Hello and welcome to another set of turns of Dominions 5. I am the False God and we are playing today as Phaeacia, jumping in on turn 40. Alright, we got Arcane Probing, miss, miss. We finished Evocation, miss. We found a Kelp Grove, so that's +1 nature, nice. We kill a Carrion Beast and a Mannequin. They have no leadership, so I think they just instantly die. A Black Dryad kills some of our heavy infantry. Van raids out. Alright, here we go. Another battle in Nazca. Let's see what Phalegra had. Got one guy. Alright, checking you out. Alright. Funny. I feel like it's pretty much the same as it was the prior turn, but I guess maybe they could have done something else. Ooh. Looks like a bigger fight. Ah, Ulm storming. Okay, it's not quite as big as I thought. There's a lot of mages, but they have not a lot of support. Those crossbows shoot far. Protection, a lot of protection and heal. I don't know if these guys are scripted. But I don't like their odds against these crossbow bolts. Are these guys... No, okay, they're not retreating. They're kind of milling about, trying to get up on the wall, it looks like. But yeah, these crossbow bolts are going to be very problematic for all these mages. Some of them are already leaving, some of them are already dead. Oh, there goes another two. Go ahead and speed this up. Oof. Tough day to be a Vanheim unit. They have all died. And Ulm lost 2 Black Plate infantry. Asphodel still trying to regrow itself, as is everything in Nazca. Oh, 750 gold. Mictlan loses 20 province income. Misfortune is up everywhere. So this is so bad for us. Because we're Misfortune 2. Moving up to Misfortune 3 is so much worse. So much worse. Not happy about that. We get patrolled out. Alright, we're once again going to try and breach Asphodel. We are once again starving. Though, yeah. So, this time, this is going to be the time. So, we're going with luck, air elementals, air elementals. The air elementals have not been as effective as I'd hoped, I think because they have magic weapons. Lightning bolt, mass flight again, earth power, legions of steel, strength of giants. It's kind of the same script, but we just brought a lot more stuff. This time, instead of 100 or instead of 80 guys, we have like 100. And, let's see, there's 40, 50, 80, 180, 230 something. We have a lot more guys. This is also, I believe, hilarious. Asphodel attacks me, but instead... Oh no, Asphodel attacks me and beats me, right? Very sad. And that's the battle we can see here. What we also can see, though, is that somehow they got killed by knights. So there goes that party. We'll have to look to take back our province from the dastardly knights. We've got our first our prince consort with our water bracelet and our robe of the sea and a ring of water breathing heading underwater. We are going to finish Evocation 8 in 2 turns, and then we're going to be able to put up Maelstrom. Also in Evocation, that's nice for us, we can cast Pillar of Fire, which is a hugely awesome spell. It has some, it lacks synergy with us putting up like Storm, which we'd like to do to reduce, arrow impacts and etc. Just because that makes it rain and then fire spells cost more, but sort of is what it is. So Pillar of Fire, Maelstrom. We also got here, unfortunately, we can't cast Wind of Death or Cloud of Death. Rain of Stones is definitely a spell that we can cast, and we can put up the Aerofend, which helps against it, and we could potentially do like a mass protection or something to make our guys a lot more resistant to it, and then potentially catch out somebody who's not thinking about it. Probably only works once, but sometimes it only takes once. We are going to definitely have the water gems for Murdering Winter. Unfortunately, we probably won't have the cold scales because we're heat. Most of our neighbors are too, unless we fight Caleb, which again would be a nice reason to fight Caleb, although maybe they're somewhat resistant to this. Acid Storm is also castable by us. Again, with proper preparation. Same with Firestorm. We can sort of make ourselves a lot more resilient against it and catch an enemy who's unprepared. We also, I don't know if I mentioned it, we get 6 Mind Hunt is available. We can do Mind Hunts with 2 boosters on our Adepts. Adepts the Iron Order and the Adepts, the Gold Throne Adepts. So that's going to be very, very helpful. Also, our Colossi who happen to have 2 Astral. That's going to be really nice as just another way to get at our neighbors in a way that they can't necessarily immediately respond to. Let me check. Tenders. Calum. Calum has some Astral. It's 1 out of 4 on their big guy. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like 1 out of 4 on their big guy. So as long as you don't hit their main stack, right, I could look to do that on Calum. Flegra has none. Shiniyama, I believe, has none. Yeah, Shiniyama has none. Ulm has none. No, hold on, that's not true. Or Ulm has a tiny bit. Okay, 10% on this mage, though they do have a lot of them. And 20% on this mage, though, again, they do have a lot of them. So it's definitely going to be effective. So that's nice. Also, we got our Death 2, which is pretty nice. We're going to immediately start by searching where he is, just because while it is a plains and though is not super likely to have a death site, it thus far hasn't had any sites besides the Steel Ovens. So definitely a chance we could find something. After that, we'll go ahead and start probably looking to remote site search until we run out of gems. Then we'll have to manually look around. But there's a throne, there's this throne, forests, etc. Lots of good opportunities for there to be some death sites around here somewhere. So we'll try and look to do that. We're just doing more higher specs. It's probably the case that I should have found something better for this guy to do, but I didn't want to just sort of like start summoning random crap. And I don't have like a ton of gems. You know, I have no fire left. We have good fire income, or decent fire income. We're putting a lot of it into lanterns. And I put a lot into Hesperides. Our earth income is not like good. We basically have water gems, so I don't. Casting higher specs is okay. It's not great, but it's something. More lightless lanterns coming out. Try and help with that research. Still not quite making full use of the steel ovens yet, but I promise it is coming. Okay, let's jump to turn 41 and watch our battle with Asphodel. 41. Okay. Battle at the fortress. We have a lot more troops. We have much better troops. Our positioning is probably subpar. I don't know that we need to be this close to them. They have managed to get some black centaur home. But we are now lifting off here and landing on their back line. You can see they don't have nearly as much backline left as they used to. And we're managing to pick through them. Foul Vapors is down. I think just about all their mages are down. There's still one left here, and there was one there. He's dead. We're busy meteoring our own people because that's a good idea. But yeah, that is the lot of them dead. And with that, Asphodel has been permanently vanquished. We also got a Golden Hoplon and a Wand of Wildfire. Don't know where their god is or was, but he's gone now. We lost just 18 people. Although, we are still starving, so we have done a lot of damage to all of our troops here. That is going to stick with us until they get healed or die. Bunch of thrones get captured. We found an archaic diagram, which is an evocation bonus 20. It's kind of a little bit out of our way. And there's some kind of an event going on here. There's a warlock preparing a major summoning. But we're going to want to go and try and get control of this. Evocation bonus 20 when we're already at high evo. Again, its location makes it so that being able to attack Calum here is going to be perfect. We can hit Calum, right? Obviously on the coast. Out of these forts, we can hit them here. Out of this fort, lets us hit all of this because of sailing. This fort lets us hit all of this because of sailing. So and then we also, they're cold, so we're going to be able to hit them with Murdering Winter. And then we'll have some Mind Hunts available also. So we're potentially going to be able to hit a lot of Calum in one go. Which would be pretty nice if we can manage it. Okay, that was the diagram. We also found 2 more kelp groves. Awesome. That's plus another 2 nature. Miss, 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 miss. A lot of other misses. We got our battle. Asphodel grows. We just get a ton of... Oof. Huge barbarian horde pillaged our province. Lost 2,000 people. Sucks. Some gems. Oh, this is the warlock. Growth +1. I think is fine. Our undefended province has been taken. 2 units were cured from their disease. And we have diseases affecting our people. So that one, yeah. So this has been assaulted by barbarians. So we're gonna send some dudes out to break that siege. Shouldn't be a problem. But Asphodel is dead. So we are now. We've swallowed up most of 2 extra players. Hard to say exactly. I'm not gonna count provinces exactly who's the biggest, but we're this whole chunk. Phalegra is this whole chunk. I want to say that Phalegra is bigger than we are, but it's probably close. Calum is a lot of this, and Shiniyama would be a lot of this. So I still think it's a pretty tight grouping. I feel like Phalegra is maybe a little bit ahead. If we could eat Calum, though, I think that would make us the largest. I do not have a nap with Calum or Phalegra. I do have a nap with Shiniyama. I've had no communication with Ulm, who I now share a border with. And I don't think I've had a lot of communication with Pelagia. We may have talked about a trade at some point, but I don't think it ended up happening. I think he wanted fire gems, and I don't have any fire gems. Because I'm trying to make my lanterns. But Dark Knowledge, more higher specs is going out. Breaking our siege against the barbarians. Yeah, Arcane Probing, 4 Arcane Probing, 2 Hara specs, a Thistle Mace, Dark Knowledge. Still sort of moving forward with our plan, trying to get some more gems, trying to get us broken fully into our missing paths, except blood, which is pretty difficult. We have a huge treasury right now. I don't want to just like waste it on recruiting more troops. I don't necessarily feel like I need them right now. Let's see. That's how I felt anyway. Let's look at our army size. Our army size is down. It probably would have been prudent to construct additional troops. We're building a palisade here. Particularly here and here. Like this one hasn't got a ton of resources, so I think getting troops started on our periphery would have made a lot of sense. So yeah, especially we have so much gold. Looks like I missed a mage here. I kind of just forgot in the the conflict. We did get tons of nature, by the way, off of Asphodel, and a death. So that did bring our nature income up to our highest income, courtesy of +6. But yeah, we're gonna finish up evocation next turn and get our thing going, get our maelstrom up. So, all right, pretty quick little couple of turns here, but we finished another war successfully, and now we need to figure out who we want to fight next, how we want to do that. I think I also should be begging more troops because these troops are just beaten to crap. Like, there's a lot of things that look like troops here, but these are just like walking morale penalties. So, kind of probably should have started making more troops, especially if I want to go fight somebody. But that is what it is. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I will see everyone in the next one. Hope you all have a good day.